Heyo. Heyo. New hairstyle just dropped. Don't know how I'm feeling, but I got my little crochet hook in it because I'm better than you, and I want to be seen as a creative little girly. If you can hear my dog barking in the background, no you don't. Stop being out. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. You can call me Merlin Lolo. That's not my name, but do it anyway.
I can't. Get out.
Today's video is going to be quick, hopefully, because I just have two books I want to talk about today. Two books that we'll be discussing today are Holly Jackson's A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and then we also have Rebecca Weatherspoon's Her Good Side. I'll be talking about the more famous one first because viewer retention.
I'm sorry, Jackie.
That's okay.
And then I'll talk about the other one. So this is going to be like a little spoiler-free gossip, a little chat. Usually in my videos I go through the plot and then give my little commentary, my little bad jokes, but today I'm just gonna be kind of giving a little summary, just to give you a little tease in case you are thinking about reading these books.
You've read this before.
About 40 times.
I thought you said you didn't read much.
A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is obviously a lot more popular. I think it came out around 2019 and it's actually set in 2019. I think it became really popular on TikTok last year, and I decided to read it because I saw it in the library and I was like, why not? The book follows a girl named Pip. That's right, you heard it, Pip. Miss Peppa Pig herself.
Magic windows!
Shut the fuck up, Pep.
When I first saw that first page, I was like, yeah, I cannot. No, don't do this to me. But they did indeed do this to me. She's in her last year of high school. She's looking to do a project. It's called a senior capstone project, and the main goal is for her to do something and present it. So her choice, naturally, like any normal sane person, is to solve a murder case. She originally doesn't know what she's going to do. She just wants to look at how media influenced the case, but then she eventually tries to solve the case. Overall, I think it was a really cool book. One, it was very similar to Pretty Little Liars.
I know you want to kiss me.
I think the author had lots of inspiration because the whole plot is that a girl gets murdered. Her name is Allison. Are you drawing the line? Because I am too. She gets murdered by, allegedly, her boyfriend, Salil, and everyone thinks that Salil did it because that's what the evidence says. But Pip, she knew Salil through her friends, sisters, friends, in front of a friend and all that. She's like, there's no way this guy did it. Let me prove his innocence. So yeah, it's so similar to Pretty Little Liars, I think. Even just like the plots, there's like threatening notes, there's a whole thing. If you've seen that show and you enjoyed it, the chaos, everything, I think you'd really enjoy this book. There's also a romance element. There's a character who is Salil's brother. His name is Ravi.
What's up, Pookie Nation? Am I a Roman Empire, Pookie? You think about me 24/7, Pookie? I don't like this angle. It's the way you act. It's the way you act.
As soon as he is introduced as like a 20-year-old brooding guy, I was like, yep. Love interest? Love interest. What can I say? It was obvious that was going to happen. Pip is 18 and Ravi is 20. It just makes sense. So they end up solving the case together. That's all I'll say. There's quite a few twists and turns. That book was scary. Because it's a library book, I had to return it within a few days. So I had to read it quickly. And I opted to read it at like 1 a.m. because that's the only time I have to read books. It had me glancing around my bedroom, checking to make sure no one's staring at me through my closet, because this book is like a thriller. Like, I think the author did a really good job with building tension and making you kind of worry that, oh my gosh, is the killer looking for me right now? I know too much. Do I have to close this book and drop it back at the library so I don't know too much and that they don't make me a target? Maybe. But I'm here and I'm telling this to you. So obviously, there's no killer. I would go as far as to rate it a 4 out of 5 stars because you know me, I'm petty. I'm not gonna rate a book 5 out of 5 unless it's 6 of Crows. I think you'd really like it if you like Pretty Little Liars. Next. The second book we got going is Her Good Side by Rebecca Weatherspoon, and this book I actually found at my school library, and I'll have to say, the reason why I picked it up was because the cover has a plus-size black woman and an Asian person.
Yes, I did that. And you would do it too for a check. I was an employee.
At first, I thought it was an Asian, like, mask lesbian, and I was like, yup.
Yup.
Picking that up, we need that Blasian representation, yes ma'am. Then I found out it's a dude, and his name is Jacob. That's fine. I think it's still great. I'll go ahead and say it. I loved this book. It made me laugh out loud. It made me cringe a little bit because they use a lot of modern slang. And it's cringy when authors do that. I'll say it again. PSA. If you are an author, don't you dare use the word phantom tax in your book. Don't you dare. Get that out of here, okay? Don't do it. They didn't do that. They didn't go as far as to do that, but there was some slang and I was like, but you know what? It's okay. I'll give it a pass. The book follows a girl named Bethany. She is black. She has 2 lesbian moms. Her friends are non-binary and queer and black, and it's just my dream life. It's my dream life, honestly. What else is there to say? So it follows Bethany. She is also known as Crybaby Bethany because she's afraid of boys. And aren't we all? But the thing is, more than anything, she's afraid of sex. Aren't we all? And relationships. So all her life, she's in a grade 10 or grade 11, I believe. She's been kind of avoiding them, and people have grown to notice that she doesn't want to date people because she's afraid of that, so they don't really ask her out. And factor in the fact that she's plus sized and we live in a very fat-phobic society, and she's black, she's got a few things going against her. So she doesn't get too many hoes, but that's okay. And then factor in Jacob, who is an Asian boy, kind of like dark aesthetic, wears all black, has a man bun. His parents are tattooists. He's the full package.
Excellent craftsmanship.
He's a sweet guy. He's a photographer. He's like part of the yearbook club. He's such a sweet guy. And then they fake date. The book is very similar to All the Boys I Loved Before, with the fake dating trope and then, you know, what ensues. There are no letters, but I think this is a beautiful, beautiful story. Made me laugh so much, made me smile so much, made me squeal. I read this in 3 days, which is like a record for me because it's like almost 400 pages, I'd say. The book is about 300 pages. I'm a pretty slow reader, so I read that quick. I also love how Bethany, the main character, she is plus size. However, she knows that she's hot. She's like, yeah, I'm cute as hell, man. Like, I'm a catch. And I just love that because there's such a huge portrayal in the media that plus size people think that they're ugly, or fat equals ugly. And I just hate that rhetoric so much, and I'm so glad that this book combats them and it instills so much confidence in the reader. I would rate this another 4 out of 5 because it's such a beautiful story. It makes me so happy, a little bit jealous because everyone has like healthy relationships with everything. Also, everyone in this book is like famous. Like, her parents are famous, her friends' parents are famous, and influencers and basketball players and stuff. Kind of untouchable, kind of unrealistic. I think the story is really good if you want to project yourself into the story, if you want to live vicariously through Bethany. So anyways, those are 2 very different books. Good Girl's Guide to Murder is obviously a lot more popular than Her Good Side, but I think you should give them both a read, and I think that's all. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like it, and if you didn't like it, leave a hate comment, and keep me humble, please. Also, don't gatekeep me. Don't be an op. If you like the video, give it a share. Post it to your story. Do what you need to do. Copy link. I'm kidding. This is not TikTok. But anyways, Jesus, I need to hold both the books. Okay. Bye.